I hope you are doing well. Welcome back to Jennifer Chemistry Official, where we make chemistry very friendly for you. Today I want us to go through the first 20 elements in the periodic table, their atomic numbers, the names of the elements, the chemical symbols, and the mnemonic that you can use so as to be in a position to remember all of them in the order that they occur in the periodic table. So on the side of the atomic number, just the way we write numbers downwards from number 1 to number 20, in the normal mathematics, when you arrange from hydrogen to calcium, from number 1 to number 20, those numbers are actually the atomic numbers for those 20 elements. For the names of the element, we have hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, that gets the chemical symbol from natrium, which is the Latin name, then magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, which again gets the chemical symbol from its Latin name, kalium, and finally calcium. For the chemical symbol, we have those rules that we follow when you are writing the chemical symbols. Whenever the first letter is used, we always use a capital letter. For example, for hydrogen, we have capital H. For boron, we have capital B. For carbon, capital C. Nitrogen, capital N. Oxygen, capital O. Fluorine, capital F. Phosphorus, capital P. Sulfur, capital S. And then we have those that uses the Latin name, again using only the first letter. For potassium, we have kalium. Then we have other elements that uses the first and the second letter. Whenever the first and the second letter are used, the first is capital, while the second letter is small. We have examples like helium, capital H, small e, lithium, capital L and small I, beryllium, capital B, small e, then down to neon, capital N, small e, then down to aluminium, capital A, small l, silicon, capital S, small I, all the way to argon, capital A, small r, and finally calcium, capital C, small a. Then we have other elements that uses the first and the second letter for the Latin name. For example, sodium from natrium, which is the Latin name, we have capital N and small a. Then we have other elements that uses the first and any other letter. For example, magnesium, which uses the first and the third letter. And again, for the first we have a capital letter, capital M, and the third letter, which is a small g. Then we have a chlorine, which uses again the first and the third letter, where we have capital C and small l. Whenever you are writing capital letters for the first 20 elements and even other elements in the periodic table, the first letter, which is said to be a capital letter, should or can only be a capital letter and not any other. So because I have seen students writing capital letters, for example, capital M, they write it as a big small m. So a capital M should have corners on its tops and not rounded tops. So we need to, in another lesson, practice on how to write capital letters and small letters for any chemical symbol that you'll be provided with in future. Then we have the mnemonic. From atomic number 1 to atomic number 20, we have Harriet Harman likes being busy, cooking nice omelettes for new nice male amazing students, preferably sharp, clever, and kind classmates. So that is a mnemonic that you can use. So practice it so that you can easily remember how the first 20 elements are in order of their atomic numbers from number 1 all the way to atomic number 20. So in the following lessons, as usual, there is a lot that we'll be doing using the chemical symbols in the writing of chemical equations, in the writing of formulas, in so many ways. So you really need to know how chemical symbols are written and write them in the right way. So we will be meeting in our next lesson. So for now, make sure that you have copied everything that is on the board. Practice how the elements follow each other. Practice on how to write correct chemical symbols. Make sure that you can remember all of this, and I will show you what other area we will be dealing with. So keep on writing good notes. You require them today and even in the near future. For the new subscribers, welcome. For the returning subscribers, welcome. And please like, comment, and share to many other students wherever they are. Have a good time.